Only primary second basemans will be in this video. Also, I am recording this video on Wednesday, so if they wind up dropping some awesome second basemen on Thursday or on Friday when this video comes out, I apologize. I did not see them, but I will talk about them in the comments down below if they do wind up coming out with a great second baseman in the game. But if you're excited for the video, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it, and make sure to go follow me over on Twitch. We've been live streaming a ton of MLB The Show 22 content over there. Streams have been a ton of fun, so I hope to see you all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so high, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Red button beaming.
Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 second bases in the game. Naturally, a thin position in Diamond Dynasty every single year. I'm actually using Ketel Marte, the 93 headliner, at second base, but unfortunately he's not a primary second baseman, so we're not going to be ranking him in this video. If you're new here to the rankings, these are primary positions only, so no shortstops, no third basemen, second basemen only. So we do have guys like Chase Utley that's really good. We have the 93 overall Ryne Sandberg that's really good. Jazz as well. Ray Durham. If we didn't get Ray and Chase Utley this year, second base would be even more thin than it already is. But the top 10 second basemans, these are just my opinion, so if you agree or disagree with me, that's completely okay. But let's get into it. At number 10, we are going to go with the 85 overall live series Jose Altuve. Now, live series cards always have advantages over some other program cards, because live series cards, if they're a diamond, chances are they're going to get a good inside edge boost every single day that they're playing, and that's the case for Altuve. +5 contact and power against lefties today. Against righties, he's already 80 contact and 80 power against righties, so with the inside edge, he's 80 contact against lefties and then 70 power against lefties. Pretty well rounded at the plate. 5'6", so his strike zone is extremely small, so it is really difficult to pitch to Jose Altuve. You find a lot of people walking Altuve or giving you a pitch right over the middle of the plate that you can take yard because he does have that power. He's an okay fielder at the second baseman spot. Second base, you don't need a great defender there, but a solid defender would definitely help. 70 fielding, 47 arm, 82 accuracy, 72 reaction time, decent speed, I guess, for second base, right in the middle there. 67 speed, 36 steal. There's better shortstops in the game to move to second base than Altuve, but we're talking primaries only, so it is going to be on the list at number 10 for about 9,000 stubs. At number 9, we have the 85 overall live series Ozzy Albies. The hitting stats, except contact against righties, very good for the second baseman spot. Give me that switch-handed bat with 80 power against righties, 84 against lefties, mashes lefties. Only problem, like I said, is that 45 contact against righties. Not a great defender at the second baseman spot, pretty similar to Jose Altuve, so that is going to hold him back. 71 fielding, 49 arm, 82 accuracy, 72 reaction time, 74 speed, but like Altuve, only 5'8", so a smaller strike zone once again. It's difficult to pitch the Albies. A lot of power against righties and lefties, really good against lefties, pretty good swing, really like Ozzy Albies at the plate, but lack of fielding, lack of contact against righties, gonna hold him back from being higher up on the list, but he's very cheap on a budget, only 3,000 stubs. At number 8, we are gonna have the 88 overall Chase Utley, so not the 97. We'll talk about him down the road in this list, but 88 overall Chase Utley, new legend in the game in 2 spots on this list. Lefty bat, really solid swing. He has solid contact against both sides, 90 against righties, 77 against lefties. Power isn't as good as Ozzy Albies or Jose Altuve, 71 power against righties, 55 against lefties, but he's a way better defender than both of those guys, so he's not going to be a liability in the field. 88 fielding, 79 arm, 83 accuracy, 87 reaction time, and honestly plays above the stats power-wise on this 88 overall card. Really solid contact, like the swing from Utley. Lefty bat, which is going to be awesome with 67 speed, so I do think 88 overall Chase Utley just barely going to be above Jose Altuve and Ozzy Albies, so it is very close, but I'm going to go with the new legend here. Thankfully so, helps out the second baseman position in this game right now for about 20k. At number 7, we have a card that is always underrated in Diamond Dynasty, and that is 90 overall face of the franchise, Jake Cronenworth. Because the stats at the plate aren't really amazing, that's why Cronenworth is always underrated, but he plays above the stats in game. 85 contact against righties, 75 against lefties, 77 power against righties, 54 against lefties. Very similar card to Chase Utley, so it comes down to whose swing you like better. So if you like Cronenworth's swing, he would get the nod over Utley. If you like Utley's swing better, he would get the nod over Cronenworth. Really depends on who you like better. I happen to like Cronenworth's swing a whole lot. That's why I personally think he is underrated. So he is decent at the plate. He plays above the stats, like I said. Solid in the field, 81 fielding, 69 arm, 90 accuracy, 82 reaction time. So he's not going to be a liability in the field. He is very versatile as well. So if you don't want to use him at second base, you need a first baseman, third baseman, shortstop. Cronenworth can do that, and he comes with 82 speed. I believe the fastest second baseman that we talked about so far. And he has breaking ball hitter, which is pretty nice. So if you struggle against hitting breaking balls, Jake Cronenworth can help you out with that just a little bit. Very budget friendly, about 9K. At number 6, gonna go with the 91 overall All-Star game, Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio, his power is never great, kind of like Utley and Cronenworth. So really, you can make the discussion of who you want to put for 6, 7, and 8. It was extremely close between all three of those cards, and extremely difficult to really tell them apart because all three of them really have solid contact against both sides. In Biggio's case, I believe is the best of the three. 86 contact against righties, 97 against lefties, but some of his power, some of the worst out of the three. 57 power against righties, 67 against lefties. He is very good in the field though, and very good speed. That gives him the nod a little bit over Utley and Cronenworth. It's really nitpicking here between these three cards. It's very, very close. I'm gonna go with Biggio though, because I am better righty than I am lefty. So when it comes to Cronenworth and Utley, if I go up against a lefty, I'm never gonna get a hit with those guys. But if I'm using Biggio, I can hit a righty and a lefty very well. So 87 fielding, 79 arm, 82 accuracy, 86 reaction time, 83 speed, 82 still, 89 base running aggression. So it's personal preference between number 6, number 7, number 8. Gonna go with Biggio though for number 6. At number 5, we have a card that I did not expect to be so good, but that is 88 overall Owen Miller from the April Player of the Month program. Very underrated card in my opinion. Didn't expect much from him when I debuted him in the Jock Peterson and the Anthony Rizzo videos, but Owen Miller absolutely slaps the ball, plays above the stats power-wise, 98 contact against righties, 78 against lefties, 71 power against righties, 85 against lefties, but it feels like he has 80 plus power against both sides. Slaps the ball flies off of Owen Miller's bat. He has great contact against righties, so for higher difficulties, gonna have a pretty decent PCI size. Now, if I had to rank him as a second baseman and take into account some of the shortstops in the game, like Lindor, Seager, Ketel Marte, or some of the other position players, I would probably have Owen Miller outside the top 10. But as for primary second basemans, he's gonna make the top 5 list. 80 fielding, 67 arm, 84 accuracy, 80 reaction time, 87 speed. Owen Miller, super underrated. Didn't expect much from him, and he really delivered for me. If you want to pick him up, he's about 23K. At number 4, I am going to go with the 90 overall Ray Durham card. Now, this is a card that plays well above the stats power-wise. Very underrated as well. Don't see a lot of him because he is the White Sox Live Series collection. And if you go ahead and do a lot of the collections, there's better second bases in the game to use. There's better face of the franchise cards to use. So if you're not going ahead and doing the White Sox collection, you're not going to see Ray Durham, and you're not going to use him. But he is very underrated, very good contact-wise. He's a switch-handed bat. Another new legend in the game for the second baseman spot. 88 contact against righties, 92 against lefties, 67 power against righties, 65 against lefties. But in-game, probably feels like 75 plus against both sides power-wise. 82 fielding, 74 arm, 78 accuracy, 84 reaction time, 90 speed. So if you did do the White Sox collection, you threw Ray on your team, I'm sure you know that Ray Durham is a very good second baseman in the game. Good enough to make the top 4, so vouch for him in the comments down below. If you tried him out and you don't like Ray Durham, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, but pick him up again in the White Sox collection. At number 3, and this one was very close, didn't really know who to give number 3 and number 2 because there's 2 really good cards for both of these spots, but I'm going to go with the 93 overall RYNE Sandberg here at number 3. Really good card, really good power, some of the best power at the position against righties at least. 91 contact against righties, 86 power against righties, 118 contact against lefties, but only 53 power against lefties, so not very well rounded at the plate. He is going to give you a lot of base hits though against lefties, but he's not going to be able to take the ball out of the ballpark a lot against lefty arms, and you're going to get that righty-lefty matchup, so you want to be able to take advantage of RYNE Sandberg against lefties, but the power is just not going to be good enough to actually help you do that. But against righties, he can definitely take the ball out of the ballpark, give you a lot of base hits as well, with 91 contact against righties, 86 power against righties, 118 contact against lefties, and 53 power against lefties. When it comes to the fielding stats, really solid. 88 fielding, 73 arm, 79 accuracy, 75 reaction time. But RYNE Sandberg's swing, I've never been the biggest fan of it. It's not a very good swing. I would say number 1, number 2, definitely better swings, better at the plate than RYNE Sandberg, even though Sandberg has really good numbers at the plate. 66 speed, really solid for second base as well. But because I don't like the swing, power against lefties is a little bit low for my liking. RYNE Sandberg for 15K, very good option though, but I'm going to put him at number 3. So that's going to leave me to number 2, and a lot of people's favorite card in the entire game, and their favorite second baseman if they don't have number 1 in the game, and that is 90 overall face of the franchise, Jazz Chisholm. He's Euro stepping when he gets home runs. Jazz is a fan favorite. People love him in the game, so we love him in MLB The Show. 73 contact against righties, 76 against lefties, 84 power against righties, 76 against lefties. So when you go ahead and you take a look at RYNE Sandberg's hitting stats and compare him to Jazz, obviously Sandberg is going to be better. The only thing Jazz is actually better than RYNE at the plate is with power against lefties, but Jazz's swing is by far better than RYNE Sandberg's. Jazz is also a lefty bat, so get some variety into your lineup, not a ton of righties. Go ahead and get another another lefty into your lineup with Jazz here, which I really like. Plays above the stats power-wise as well, in my opinion. Jazz feels really good at the plate when I've had the chance to use him in BR, because I never picked him up for my main team on No Money Spent or on my main team, but I really like Jazz. When he gets an upgraded card down the road for the season, definitely will be picking it up and trying it out at the second baseman spot. But the fielding stats and the speed, some of the best we've seen at the second baseman spot. 90 fielding, 74 arm, 79 accuracy, 91 reaction time, 91 speed, 80 steal, 75 base running aggression. Fan favorite card, great swing, lefty bat, pretty good power, excellent fielder, excellent speed. That's going to be enough to land Jazz here at number 2 for about 12K. But by far the best second baseman in the game, even with primary secondaries, doesn't matter. Even Chase Utley, 97 overall, still going to be at number 1, even with guys like Corey Seager, Ketel Marte, Francisco Lindor, other shortstops, third basemans, turn second basemans. Utley still stands above the rest, and it makes sense. He's a 97 overall card, but I didn't expect Chase Utley's card to be as good as it actually is, because he has an amazing swing. He's another lefty like Jazz. 103 contact against righties, 97 against lefties, 91 power against righties, 86 against lefties, but it feels like it's even better in game. I love seeing this card in my Battle Royale run, because I haven't done the NL East yet to actually get him on my main team, but whenever I get the chance to use him in Battle Royale, Chase Utley is absolutely gross. I'm sure in the comments you all agree with that. Chase Utley, I'm not the biggest fan of him when he actually plays in the MLB, but in this game, I love Chase Utley at the second baseman spot. Completely well-rounded card, excellent at the plate, excellent in the field with 99 fielding, 83 arm, 87 accuracy, 98 reaction time, 73 speed, 67 steal. What am I batting with Chase Utley? 375, 36 plate appearances with 5 home runs with Chase Utley. Love this card. He's just super difficult to get right now, because you have to get DeGrom, Acuna, Scherzer in the NL East collection. All right, everyone, that's gonna do it for the video today. The top 10 second basemen in the game. In the comments down below, feel free to let me know what you agreed with, what you disagree with. But if you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. And make sure to go follow me over on Twitch and my other socials, which are on the screen for you all right now. But I'll talk to you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.